Hey, what is up, you pile shuffling shuckle? So I was playing quite a bit of Guardy the other day on the stream, trying out a couple new things and seeing what I like best right now. So let's go and let's jump right into this. I know there's a couple crazy things in here that you're probably looking at immediately, but we're going to start from the top to the bottom here. Starting with the Ralts count, we got a 2-1-1 Ralt split now. 2 teleportation burst, did 10 damage. We got the memory skip in here still to potentially lock up like a Vulpix V-Star is like the main reason to play this, but it can come in clutch against Arceus deck, so I still like the memory skip Ralt, even if it does have that 60 HP. And then I've added in the 1 Scarlet and Violet Ralt. It's got the Psy Shot for 30 damage, also has that 70 HP. And this can like sometimes come up in the mirror match. Like if your opponent uses a Shiny Arcana Gardevoir to KO your Gardevoir EX, they might have 20 HP left, and then you could respond with this Ralt. But you could also respond with your Mew still, or a Cresselia, or a Curlia. So I don't know if it's worth playing the Psy Shot Ralts, to be honest. There is a good reason to play more teleportation burst Ralts, because in like the Arceus matchups, if you open the teleportation Ralts and you don't want to like hard retreat into the Mew, and instead you're gonna like teleportation burst or like hard retreat into like a Greninja for the turn and leave that in the active instead of one of your Ralts, hitting for that 10 damage does make a difference up against something like an Arceus V-Star, because now all of a sudden you only need 7 energy to take the knockout. Or if they play something like Panic Mask or the Box of Disasters, it also kind of breaks those 2 tool cards and gets through them. The Panic Mask, it doesn't really like get through just by doing 10 damage, but by needing 1 less energy to attack with your Gardevoir, it'll make it way easier to get through the Panic Mask later on. Of course, you can still always use the Zacian, but if you don't want to use a 2-prize Pokemon, you want to use a Shiny Arcana Gardevoir, hitting that Arceus initially with that 10 damage from the teleportation burst makes it way easier to get through a later Panic Mask and does break the potential of the Box of Disasters. So I think I might go back to a triple teleportation, still keep the memory skip Ralts, but right now I'm just got that 1 Scarlet and Violet Ralts in here. So I've got the 4 Curlia, the 2 Gardevoir, of course, the Cresselia, the Mew, Radiant Greninja, Manaphy, Zacian. All those Pokemon pretty standard. I'm not a fan of the double Zacian yet, just basically because I'm not a big fan of like 4 Sealstone in the deck still. I think the 4 Sealstone is okay. So if I go up to 4 Sealstone, if I think 4 Sealstone is worth playing, then I think the second Zacian could be worth playing. But I also think probably Lumineon is worth playing. But what I've been trying out over Lumineon is the Squawkability to get some early game draw support cooking. That's generally one of the big reasons to play the Lumineon, is like on your first turn going second. If your hand's not very good, but you have an Ultra Ball becomes Iono, Iono becomes 6 new cards. You're cooking from there. But if you go first and your hand's not very good, even if you have an Ultra Ball, well, getting Lumineon doesn't really do anything for you. And if you don't have an Ultra Ball but had a Battle VIP Pass, you couldn't do anything with Lumineon anyways. But you could do something with Squawkability, because you can Battle VIP Pass for Squawkability and then hit him up with that Squawk and Seize, discard your hand, draw 6 cards. And we have stuff like the Super Rod and the Pal Pad in here to recover anything we kind of overextend with that ability. So Squawkability, I really like the idea of it, but all the games I've played with it so far, I don't think I've actually used it once. And I played quite a few games on the stream the other day with this list with the Squawkability in it. And even if it wasn't like the biggest sample size ever, at a certain point, if you're not using the card basically at all, it's probably not worth playing. I want to play some more games with it because theoretically it makes sense. In practice, though, we're not getting much value out of it. Gardevoir is a pretty consistent deck, to be honest, overall. You don't really need a whole ton of draw power in the early game. You just gotta get some Ralts out. Those become Curlias. You maybe use Greninja. Turn 2 Candy Guardy happens, and you're just kind of cooking from there. So to be honest, like the deck doesn't actually need that much to get going, and is a pretty consistent deck to begin with. So I don't know if playing something like the Squawkability is worth it. It almost kind of just feels like a dead card as right now. But I'm definitely gonna play some more games with the Squawkability and kind of circle back to that and have a stronger opinion in the future. 4 Iono, pretty standard. 2 Boss when we have the Pal Pad makes sense. Some people go no Pal Pad. 3 Boss. I really like the Pal Pad, though. We'll talk about the Pal Pad right now because we're talking about the supporters. I really like the Pal Pad because sometimes you do want to use 4 Bosses orders. That doesn't come up that much, but sometimes you have to discard one with an Ultra Ball, or in this case, the Squawkability. We don't have any research in this build, and I'll get to that in a second. So I really like the Pal Pad right now. To recover bosses is one thing, and I've seen some lists floating around there with 2 Boss, no Pal Pad. I don't like that because I feel like there's definitely games where you sometimes use 3 Boss. But the bigger thing for me has always been, I sometimes just use more than 4 Iono. Or more so than using 4 Iono, finding 4 Iono to use can be hard to do without Pal Pad. Because even if you only want to use 4 Iono in 95% of your games, finding that 3rd and 4th Iono can be tough if you only have 1 or 2 Iono in the deck. And if you prize one, it could be impossible. So I really like the Pal Pad to just make sure we're using Iono really aggressively, really consistently in matchups like the Lost Box matchup. So I like the Pal Pad still, even though we don't really need, where am I going with this? I don't know. I really like the Pal Pad, not just to recover boss, but to also recover Iono. That's why I don't like the 3rd boss over the Pal Pad. And then the only other supporter we're playing here is the Worker. Now, I'm kind of taking this idea from the Australians list that they played at NAIC. They played a build with 4 Seal Stone, double Zacian, Worker, no Research. And I thought it was interesting. I was like, okay, they're cutting a little bit. They're cutting down the stadiums a little bit. They played double Collapse Stadium. I still really like Temple of Sinnoh because I think the Lugia matchup is unfavorable without it, but I think with it you are favored. I think just that one card switch makes a big difference in the Lugia matchup. Worker, it's interesting. It is still a way to remove stadiums, kind of tied into a pseudo draw supporter. The one thing that Research never really did for you in Gardevoir is when you had those big hands that you couldn't research away because it was like there's too many good resources in there. And you didn't want to Iono it either because you had a really good cards, or maybe you didn't want to disrupt your opponent because they didn't have a very good turn last turn, so you don't want to give them new cards to look at. Or your hand was just so big, you're like, well, this hand is so big, why would I ever want to Iono this back to the deck when there's so many good options for my following turn? The Worker allows you to like just keep building on your hand and seeing more for your turn than otherwise you would have been able to. So the Worker's pretty cool for that. It's also a way to remove stadiums from play, and then instead of it being a stadium in the early game, it is a like pseudo draw supporter. Drawing 3 cards isn't really that good, but I'd rather draw 3 cards per turn than have like a, I don't know, a second Collapse or an Artisan in my hand and then do that much less on my turn, right? So the Worker is cool for that. I still haven't fleshed this out fully. I definitely have missed the Research a little bit, mainly in those situations where you're getting Iono'd in the late game and you're like, all I need to do this for the rest of the game is just attack, and if I can attack every single turn, I win the game. And then you start getting Iono'd, then it can be hard for you to chain your attacks. Research was really good for those situations to make you just see a bunch of cards. Like at NAIC, I played double Research in the Palpad, and I definitely found myself when I was in games where I was really far ahead, Palpadding back double Research, because I was just like, it doesn't matter what my opponent does from here if I keep attacking. So as long as I can see enough cards every turn, then we're good to go. But if you only have Ionos and Workers in your deck, if you're ahead, you're down to like 3 prize cards. Iono only sees you 3 cards. Worker only sees you 3 cards. That's not really that many cards to work with on any given turn. So I do miss the researches a little bit there, but it didn't feel game breaking in all the games that I played on the stream. It felt like sometimes I was like, well, all I have was Worker and Iono to work with, but it was just enough to get me there pretty much every single time. Let's take a look at the Pokemon search cards. Of course, we play for Battle VIP Pass. Gotta get those Ralts out on the first turn. On the 4 level ball, getting Curlies out is important. Also getting Ralt, it does both. 3 Fog Crystal, 3 Ultra Ball. I'm not sure about this yet. I was kind of back and forth on the 4 Fog Crystal, 2 Ultra Ball, and I'm actually not sure where I'm going to stand on this one at the end of everything. But currently at the 3 Fog Crystal, 3 Ultra Ball, I was definitely kind of missing that 3rd Ultra Ball when I was just playing with 2 of them, so I switched it up a little bit. 3 Rare Candy, 2 Super Rod, of course, those are staples. And I got the Heavy Ball in here. The Heavy Ball's a little bit different. Tord played this in his list at NAIC, and it was something that me and my group tested at before NAIC as well. And at the end, we decided it was probably not worth it. We were pretty close to playing it, though. We were pretty close to playing the Heavy Ball at NAIC. But in the end, we decided not running it. But I definitely think now that I've played more with the deck and played it more with Heavy Ball specifically, I think Heavy Ball is correct to play in the deck. It just really sucks to prize a Ralt. Like really bad. It can go from basically you can't lose to if my opponent gets like a turn 2 KO on Ralts here, I'm kind of in a bad spot because I prized a Ralt. So yeah, the Heavy Ball kind of smooths out over those games. And you have a lot of attackers that are really important to have in certain situations, like the Cresselia, turn 2 against Lost Box or Mirror Match, prizing that stinks as well. Zacian, when you build up enough energy in discard pile to get big 1-hit KOs. Now, if I did play something like 2 Zacian, that would definitely cut or hurt the potential of the Heavy Ball, so then maybe you'd consider cutting it at that point if you are kind of hung up on 2 Zacian. But even prizing your Greninja can be a really annoying thing to do as well, especially in the early game, trying to get that extra card draw going, and more so than that, trying to more ways to get energy in the discard pile through discarding stuff. Of course, if you have refinements, that's great, but you can only have a max of 4 refinements in play. If you got all 4 of your Curlies in play, sometimes you still want that concealed cards with the Greninja as well. And Heavy Ball kind of increases the odds of you just having access to your Greninja game to game. Also, Manaphy, pretty important against the Chi and Pal matchup, the Lost Box matchup, anything that can snipe your bench with Greninja. I think that might be the only 2 matchups. Any random Palkia deck that's out there. So Heavy Ball can also find your Manaphy to help you play around those situations as well. The Heavy Ball has been great. I really love the Heavy Ball. Out of all the things that I'm kind of trying out in the list right now, I think the Heavy Ball is the thing that I want to keep in here for sure. And last, got the Collapse Stadium. I guess I'll talk about that real fast. Got the Collapse Stadium in here. Still, I think Collapse Stadium is super powerful in Gardevoir, especially when you're playing something like the Squawkability or Luminion. A way to remove those liabilities as the game progresses is super important. I think even if I didn't play the Squawkability or the Luminion, I would still play the Collapse Stadium, though. I think it's that good in the deck. You can also like remove your own Guard EX off the bench sometimes. It's just a whole ton of cool plays you can do with the Collapse Stadium. Play the Collapse Stadium, really cool. 11 basic Psychics. I did try out the reversal for quite a few games. I didn't run the reversal at NAIC, and I've kind of come back around to trying out the reversal and being like, after playing more games with it, it still just doesn't feel like it has a strong enough consistent impact. And a lot of games, I just wish it was a basic Psychic energy, to be honest. So I'm back up to the 11 basic Psychic. We'll see where it goes from here. It definitely has its moments. And in the games I played, it's not like I didn't use it at all, but there was more games I felt like where I wished it was a basic Psychic than I wish it was a reversal energy. And that's where I'm at with Gardevoir. Before we get into the action, I want to give a huge shout out to TC Evolutions. They are the premium Pokemon TCG dice damage counters and markers, and they just released a new product. They're going with a classic 6-sided die style die. Check them out over at tcevolutions.com. Of course, there'll be a link in the description. Use code AzulGG for 10% off. Yeah, check them out. Super high quality product over there. I love them. I've loved their products since they started. I don't know. They started when, like 3-4 years ago, getting into the Pokemon scene. But yeah, love TC Evolutions. High quality products. Check them out. tcevolutions.com. Link in the description. Code AzulGG for 10% off. And with that said, let's go ahead. Let's get into some Guardy action. If you want to see some more gameplay from me with Guardy, so you can learn the deck a little bit better, check out the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG 2. There's a video up over there right now with some more Guardy gameplay. And I do plan on coming out with a type of like matchup guide style video for decks in general, not just Gardevoir. The first deck I do it with should be Gardevoir, or probably will be Gardevoir, and that'll be coming out later this week. And I'm trying to do it with most popular decks in formats, you know, format to format and so on. Rotation happens, whatever. Gonna try, and as I feel like I get enough experience with a certain deck, I'm gonna come out with like a guide, matchup guide type video. It won't be like super in depth with gameplay or anything like that, but I'll be talking about things to look out for in certain matchups, how to play the matchups roughly, and yeah, you know, other things that you can do with like maybe certain tech cards if you really want to try and get an edge in a certain matchup, especially for like teching for local metas for like League Cups and League Challenges and stuff like that. And with that said, yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into some gameplay. Shout out to TC Evolutions. Greninja Cresselia, but I had a judge calling me because my prize cards were slanted and not straight. Complaining about pile shuffling. Damn, they're cooking, bro. I thought that, did they even use fleet-footed? Yeah, they did. It's got the little down arrow. Dude. Yeah, I was like, oh, man, they opened the Raikou. Okay, it's not great for them, but then they started cooking, bro. Gosh. Yeah, maybe I get the Mew. I might go with the Mew here, actually, to be honest. I do just want to get that turn 2 candy off. That's the goal here. I got a judge called because the guy didn't believe me when I said we tied. The person you were playing against didn't believe you when you said we tied. Oh, because like they didn't understand the situation. Okay, I get it. That's like kind of reasonable, I guess. I don't know, for like newer players. I don't know. I've had some weird interactions, I guess, with newer players. I've never had to like call a judge that I can remember, I don't think. But how do I want to set up my board here? I want the Greninja. I go Greninja, Mew, Ralts. I need a room for a Manaphy as well, though. Maybe I don't get Mew. Maybe I get Manaphy. Greninja, Manaphy, Ralts. Cresselia's prized. I want to get access to Cresselia. If I don't go Greninja, and instead I go Mew, and then try and get Ralts. I like the draw power of Greninja. I don't know, man. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm actually not sure here, to be honest. So what do we prize? Cresselia. All right, 1, 4, 2. Prize 2 Kirlias. Oh, 1 Kirlia. 2, 1, 1, 1. Did I prize? No, double shard Arcanus right there. Like, what? Sorry, 2 boss, 1 worker. Prize a worker. I have an Iono in hand. 2 level ball. Prize of fog crystal. Played a battle VIP pass. Palpad, rare candy, didn't probably rare candy, didn't probably any of those. Oh, price 2 energy. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't get a Pokemon. Ah, go back. Okay. Want to get the 6 HP rolls out there aggressively. So grab that. I could go with the Mew here. I'm torn on that. Maybe I go for the Mew if I feel like I want to on the other side of this thing. I want to build up the hand, so I don't want to use the Greninja now because I want to build up the hand with the Greninja. So I'm hoping to draw an energy off of this, which is possible I don't, to be honest, but I'll Greninja away this thing. Okay. What VIP? Do I get the Mew? I'm like, I don't know, man. Shmew, the Ralts, the Shmew, the Ralts, the Shmew, the Ralts, the Shmew, the Ralts. I don't know. I actually don't know there, to be honest. Generally, it does feel bad to put it in play, so. Then we might just get escape roped here, but that's like fine. The escape rope, I push up a Ralts. We'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. You appreciate that tier 1 sub there. Code Kyle. Is that a different way to spell Kyle? Kiehl? Kyle? Welcome to the rat pack. We're fresh out of chili, but we got plenty of turtles. Get the squawk. Nope, no Billy. Yeah, maybe we just cut the Squawkability, to be honest. We haven't used the Squawkability yet. Squawkability has not come up yet. Doesn't mean it can't have its moment, but its moment has not come yet. Heal is how you say it? Oh. Heal. I was like, new way to spell Kyle? New way to spell Kyle discovered? Heal, okay. Back in 2014-ish, I was playing Blastoise and played Juniper to draw my last 6 cards to get Superior Energy Retrieval for the win. Opponent said I decked out and lost. So we called the judge over, and the judge said and I asked him to show me where in there. So the judge thought you decked out as well? Jeez, bro. Might be able to get out double candy here. We have the double candy. We have the candies in hand, so we want to start with this. I would rather play the Iono, but okay. Let me cook. Oh shoot, I evolved this one is supposed to get rare candied. Oops. Messed that up. Oh no. I plan to attack with Guardi EX this turn possibly. Yes, I put it there. Oh wait, no, I should have taken the energy and used concealed cards. I'm gonna go with the worker now. Pretty good, man. Oh, I didn't retreat first. Dude, I'm a dumbass. Dude. I should have retreated first. Alrighty. Okay. I gotta candy this one. Dude, I might not be able to attack this turn. Okay, so if I want to Ultra Ball away, rare candy and this to rare candy that, I don't have a good target for conceal refinement. So I should refinement a rare candy first and then discard boss plus one of the cards. Dude, one of them is not energy. Let's go. It's hype, man. It's hype that I threw. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get rid of these two. I don't know if there's another Curlia in here. There is. So now I'm just gonna evolve to Curlia and then discard the rare candy and draw 2 more cards. Dude, I can't believe I did that throw. What the heck? I need to retreat for... Oh, no, but it doesn't make a difference. I can conceal cards. Or I could hard retreat and collapse it away, to be honest. Huh. What else would I use the collapse for? I'm actually not sure. Maybe I just concealed card. Well, concealing cards here isn't that good. Dude, why didn't I just retreat, man? Why didn't I just retreat? What the heck? Why didn't I retreat? Alright, I'm ending turn. I could have concealed cards, but I'd rather attach the energy, I think, for turn. Retreat. Dude, then I would have collapsed it away as well. I drew into the collapse as well, and I could have collapsed it. So if I'd retreated this would be a Guardi EX right now. Boom, boom, load it up, boom, boom. Collapse away the Greninja, no extra damage in play for my opponent to work with, and we're just like in such a good spot. Instead, I decided to throw. All right, we're still in a good spot, obviously. We have literally like the squad set up. But not happy with my misplay. Okay, so this... Well, hang on. Do we have any Ionos in here? Okay, so we can go Refinement and Iono. I want to keep the... Well, actually, maybe I should have got rid of the Super Rod there. I don't really need the Super Rod. I want to Super Rod the Mew back in at some point, though. Now, I want to save the Super Rods to recover the Cresselias. Right, so we go Evolve. Now I have the Cresselia, so now we go bench Cresselia. Now we're attacking with Cresselia. We're keeping them like board locked. Honestly, I'm gonna collapse away the Manaphy. Bye, Schmuck. Alpad. Double Iono. It's no Super Rod. I should save Iono. All right, we're still cooking though, to be honest. Like, I mean, come on. Like, I mean, come on. All right. Refinement. Dude, evolve this to protect it from Sableye. Dude, we have Quad Guardi. We got Quardy out here. It's insane. I don't know. Burn this maybe. Nope. Because I don't want I don't want to Sableye this. I'm not trying to give them extra damage to work with. Because then if they KO this with Sableye, they can put some here and then chain it on the Guardies. Now we're gonna KO a Comfey off the bench. Oh wait, I only have 3 energy? Dude. I guess I am playing the Ultra Ball. Dude. I literally can't find energy with this deck. Oh, one of them's the stupid reversal. Okay. That was a weird bug. I haven't seen this one yet. It's because I'm playing so fast, bro, but I want to be able to play fast. It should either stop me from playing so fast, or it should let me play fast. You know what I'm saying? Dude, do I even play energy? What the heck? I have no way to discard energy anymore as well, so we definitely need to go into a different attacker on the next turn. Slap. Yeah, like next turn we need to go into like a different attacker. Because yeah, I can't. I have no refinements. I might be out of Ultra Balls as well. I'm down like 2 Ultra Ball, right? Yeah, I have 1 Ultra Ball left. So I guess I could actually. Is there a way to get that many energy in the discard pile? I don't think there is, to be honest. I'm back down. I'm only down to 2 Iono left as well. I don't really want to Ultra Ball away a Super Rod though, because I want a Super Rod at some point. I got to recover the Mew and the Manaphy and the Squawk to play around Echoing Horn. I didn't feel pressured to do it right now. I could have done it, to be honest, though. But I might want to cover the Cresselia depending on what they actually... Well, depending on what they actually do this turn. Like if they actually KO my Cresselia, then I want to Rod back in Cresselia, Mew, Manaphy, probably. I don't know. Are they actually going to go with a Greninja play here? That actually lets me use Cresselia this turn, then. Interesting. They're gonna probably punch both my baby Guardies, I guess. I don't think I care about this though. They both have what, 50 HP, but then I heal them both up to more, and now I'm just gonna once again KO their Comfey. Well, actually, to be honest, I can't do that yet, but let's see what we have in here. Is the Ultra Ball in here? It is. Okay, so I need to get that Ultra Ball. Maybe I should recover the Greninja and stuff. Then if I draw into the Greninja, I can put it in play and use it. Recover Greninja, Mew. Because it's going to be hard for him to use... Yeah. Let's do that. I'll get the Mew. I don't think I'm going to put the Mew in play, but... Or the Manaphy. Oh, no, but I could maybe to protect my Guardies, actually. Okay, maybe I do it to protect my Guardies here. Dude, I didn't get the Ultra Ball, man. Damn, I wanted that Ultra Ball bad. Or the Greninja here would have been good too. Greninja wouldn't have been enough though. Sure. So I need to get Ultra Ball double energy here, which is in there, I think. I think it's in there. Okay, we did get it. Fine. All right, chill out, Matt. I don't need you to tell me every single play you want to see me do. Commentating over here. Get this thing flush. I honestly don't really want to put an energy on the Guardi EX. We just go after the Comfey again. Yeah, the Manaphy makes sense actually here to bench because it like stop. Because then otherwise they just go like they can just go load up Greninja KO, which I don't really need. Which I don't really want. They can still do a scratch your forearm, adjust your mic. They could go with a they could Sableye chain here though still. They can like Sableye this. And that actually is annoying. They could chain my Gardevoir. Sableye turn, yeah. If they can get there. They probably can. I mean, what do they got? Well, they only have 7 in the Lost Zone actually. I don't know. They might not be able to get there actually, to be honest. What what S tier ice cream? What's S tier ice cream? Is mango ice? But mango stuff is like usually like not actual ice cream though, right? Is frozen yogurt considered ice cream or no? What's like the difference there actually between the two? Vanilla cookie dough? That stuff's pretty good. Vanilla with brownies? Yeah, like a brownie sundae is like sick. Moose tracks? Moose tracks can be a lot sometimes though. Yeah, what's the difference between frozen yogurt and ice cream? Because most recently I've had frozen yogurt. I actually haven't had ice cream, but isn't it like the same thing? Isn't frozen yogurt just literally soft serve? My favorite, I don't know if it's my favorite ice cream still. What do I actually want to send up here? Down one gate. Frozen yogurt has cultures in it. What does that mean though? I kind of want to set up Manaphy to be honest. How much HP do these have left? 70s? To make you understand. I'll set up Gardevoir. I'm a little bit afraid of Drapion. I'm a little bit scared of Drapion here to be honest. They have a lot of gates left. I'm a little bit scared of Drapion punching. I mean, this hits pretty hard too. Should I have given him this Raikou out? Maybe I should just push Manaphy to be honest. Your cultures the stuff that makes milk into yogurt. So that's it. That's the only difference. I'm just gonna like, we're just chilling. We'll see what they end up doing. I actually have no clue what they're gonna do here. Just cram punch, crammy punch. Dude, that's pitiful, bro. Wait, this is absolutely pitiful. They get to keep their stadium. I think I have a Sinnoh in deck though, right? Yeah, I saw my Sinnoh in deck. I gotta be careful. I only have, I think I just punch with Guardy. Well, then this thing could KO my Guardy, but they'd have to fill up their bench. I want to heal these things again, but there's nothing for me to get a KO with the Cresselia, so I could just punch the Raikou. I could like heal. Dude, healing here honestly seems kind of good. I'll do this. I want to remove their beach court. Wait, I only have one Iono left. I gotta be careful about decking out. Oh, but I have a Super Rod left as well. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get my stadium. Okay. I thought I got it. I was like, all right, let's get it. I'm just gonna heal. I'm just gonna punch the Raikou and heal. That seems fine, right? I would have liked to have countered their stadium here, but I mean, we're like super far ahead. They have, I don't know. They don't have much going on. I think we're chill to heal here. I think we're chilling. Instead of making ice cream from heavy cream, they make frozen yogurt out of yogurt. I don't know what that means. Like, you just basically said nothing to me. I have no idea what that means. I think I just push up this Guardy EX. If they want to punch this one and not KO it, I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, I have no idea what you like. What you said things lock, and I'm sure it means something, but to me that doesn't mean anything. Instead of making ice cream from heavy cream, they make frozen yogurt out of yogurt. Yeah, I don't know what that. Also, it's like the base is different, I guess. But that's it. They're still both like dairy products, right? There's nothing really. They're both dairy products. There's nothing really changes, right? It's the same thing. Confirmed same thing. All right, now they get a KO on one of my Gardevoirs. I'm just gonna go back into Cresselia, and I'm just gonna Cresselia again. Do you just not know what yogurt is? No, I know what yogurt is, but like, what was like? Instead of making ice cream from heavy cream, they make frozen yogurt out of yogurt. So is it the same process, but it's just yogurt based? Frozen yogurt is more helpful if you have trouble pooping. Okay. Place cream. So that's literally it. So it's like made the same way, but it's just yogurt instead of cream. Dude, how are they going after this? I'm gonna heal again, brother. Oh wait, they're gonna get him in range again. Okay, that makes sense. What if I boss KO their Greninja? They probably have super rods left. Ooh, okay, we could actually get bodied by the. Oh no, I can super rod back in the Manaphy though. I can just super rod in the Manaphy. That's what we do. We just super rod the Manaphy. In the Billy, because I don't want to get that thing echoing horned either. Okay, we got the temple as well now. Got 4 prize cards left. I do have to draw into it, don't I? If I whiff, then I have to Iono. I'll get an energy as well. We just have to hope to draw into it, I guess. But then, but if I whiff, I have to Iono here. I just hold it, to be honest. Is it fine to Iono here? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. We should be fine here, right? I think I'm still winning this game. Face the stadium. Iono into it. We're fine here. We're fine. I think I'm like overthinking this a little bit. I do think the healing is necessary here, though. I should be able to draw 2 cards here. This is actually getting closer than I thought it would be, to be honest. Yeah, it's actually getting closer than I thought it would be. I thought we were gonna like start rolling them, but oh no! I only have 1 energy in here? I didn't know that. All right, we can go get another one with the Fall Crystal. So I should have attached that before I played the Iono, to be honest. I thought I had 3 energy in there. Oh, but I shuffled 1 back in. Okay, well, that's like fine. It's like not a big deal. But I did think I had more. I just killed the Sableye here. I'm still feeling pretty good. But if they set up another Sableye... Wait, how are we winning? How are we winning? They go Sableye. Load up the Manaphy, spend some damage. And then we just KO the Sableye again with this. So they're going Manaphy and then put my Guardies back in range for this. And then we just go boss KO Raikou and we win, right? Yeah, okay. We're fine. What's the reason to Rod back in the squad? Just to avoid getting horned, yeah. Because possibly it could be, like, they have the Raikou set up with an energy, right? So they could go horn the Squawk, attach to the Raikou, boss KO, and that would be, like, game ending potentially. So yeah, we're just playing around horn. It also actually made my deck bigger by +1 card, which actually might end up mattering as well, to be honest, because I kind of threw that situation. But yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, just get away from the echoing horn. You never know when the horn could be annoying. We do have enough Pokemon to probably keep our bench full, but okay, Sableye's back. Manaphy's dead. The Greninja on both my Guardies, actually, to be honest. I just shouldn't have collapsed away my Manaphy the turn I did, and I think I would have definitely won. This actually got a lot closer because the turn I collapsed away my Manaphy made things interesting, to be honest. I think I should have just like kept my Manaphy and played a play around the Greninja. I didn't really think about the Greninja play happening, and they did it, and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. But I think we do just win here. So, well, how should I play as a Mew Meloetta deck? Owner versus Guardy. I always lose versus Guardy. I mean, it's just an unfavorable matchup. Hope they don't have Spiritomb. If they have Spiritomb, I mean, that's why Mew's just not good now. You should honestly, if you can, you should just play a different deck. You should play a good deck and not play a bad deck. Two cards left in deck. Bench just allows me to draw my whole deck. I do need to load up one energy somewhere. Just put one here. I can't draw 3 prize cards next turn, so. And then go knock out Sableye. And then they can finally do the Greninja play on both of my Gardevoirs. But to be honest, if they have a Roxanne here, we could lose to the Roxanne, to be honest. We could lose to Roxanne here. We'll see. What are the best decks right now? Lost Zone, Guardy, Arcbot, Arcdex. I'm still not sure how I feel about Chi and Pao, to be honest. I'm kind of up in the air on Chi and Pao. But those decks are good for sure. And then, I don't know, let me look at like a metagame list real fast. I don't know, people are hyping up Lost Tina recently. It's been doing well in online events. Maybe Lost Tina is a little better than I give it credit for. I think Urshifu Rapid Strike box is okay. I'm still not sure. That and Chi and Pao are 2 decks I'm not sure how I feel about. But I would say Arctina, Arctur, or Arc Umbreon. Arctina, Arc Umbreon, Lost Box, Artie, maybe Lost Tina, maybe Rapid Strike Box, maybe Chi and Pao. Because like the decks I think are good for sure are Arc decks, Lost Box Guardy, and then the decks that I think are maybe good are Lost Box, Rapid Strike, and Chi and Pao. Yeah. Yep. All right, so they got the Greninja play, but I don't think it matters. We have the boss KO on the... We guaranteed to have the boss KO on the... But that... Dude, this got close. That was annoying. The Greninja play they pulled off on that turn, that was annoying, to be honest. Does Arctina beat Dumbreon? It is favored. Arctina is favored against Dumbreon, for sure. Yeah. Can make things... makes things tough. Definitely favorable. But it's favorable. I actually wouldn't even say it's like that close. It's probably like a 60-40, maybe even a little. Yeah, it's probably like a 60-40 in Arctina's favor. Like the draw power from the B barrel is like the biggest thing, to be honest. Like that's like the most. It's just the most annoying thing to deal with is the draw power. They just have so much draw power. If we had an Iono here, we also could on like Iono KO the thing. But I mean, we just have boss guaranteed. So, wait, do we have a boss? Okay, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure. It got close though. This actually got way closer than I thought. We weren't really able to Iono spam. I used like a bunch of Ionos early, and then I wasn't really able to like spam them into the late game, like you normally plan to do. And then I didn't really like stick them ever with any of the early Ionos as well. Like the Iono plus removing their Comfies from play, they were still able to like do stuff, or just enough stuff to like stay in the game and keep up. That was actually a pretty interesting game. I just shouldn't have collapsed away my mana fee when I did. I should have just held the collapse for another turn or maybe two and just kind of chilled for a little bit and then gone from there. I mean, it seems like we're playing a mirror match, so I guess this is not looking good. Does this deck play Nest Ball over VIP Pass? No, it plays VIP Pass. Have you tried the third place list from NAIC? The third place list. Oh, 32nd, the Palkia thing? No, but I did want to kind of try it out, to be honest. I was definitely intrigued by it. I don't think it's very good, but I'm down to try it out. 32nd. I was like, third. That's Chi and Pao. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm always down for a deck with 4 Lost City, to be honest. Big fan of 4 Lost City. That's super cool. I think that what the deck needs, though, I think the deck needs an Avery. I think that's the only thing it's missing when I look at it. It's missing an Avery. Need the Avery. Avery's super good against Guardy. Dude, you had a worker turn, or they just opened up Battle VIP Pass? Nope, no shot, Mershawn. Have you and your testing team played around with control this format? I mean, I wouldn't tell you if we had. If I was playing around with control, that'd be top secret. About 4 Avery? Nah, 1 will do. Dude, I mean, I have one Ralts. All right, worker. Okay, I mean, let me see here. We can get Mew. All right. They might even whiff turn 2 Candy Guardy, to be honest. I'm gonna get Mew. Use this. Get a Ralts. Use this. Get a Ralts. Should have got the 60 HP Ralts, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, if they whiff the Candy Guardy, we have a chance here, I guess. I don't know what they grabbed off of the Mew there. Turning around pretty fast, though. That kind of sucks. I really wanted another out to a Ralts. Unlucky. All right, pass. But we can still maybe make it work. Ever see any new attackers regarding the future? I mean, any psychic Pokemon that has psychic energy can be used as an attacker in Gardevoir. Do I ever make deck decisions based on what is more fun to play? Nope. That was definitely a good worker, yeah. I always hope that they whiff the candy. We hope they whiff Candy Guardy. And my list beat Lugia. Any Guardy list that plays Temple of Sinnoh is favored against Lugia. Okay. When do you get off the Candy play here? We're looking good. Yeah, if they whiff, they're pretty likely to hit the Candy Guardy, I think, at this point. But if they do whiff, there's some hope. It's weird that they didn't evolve this Ralts. Are they trying to candy the Ralts with the energy? That's interesting. You figured it out. That is the strategy against Lugia. You're either ahead, so you're already winning, and then you win, or you're behind, and then you use Temple of Sinnoh, and then you win. I actually think Lugia would be the best deck in the format if it was favored. It'd be the best deck in the format, but it was 50-50 against Guardy. If Lugia could get to 50-50 against Guardy, it'd be the best deck in the format. Well, they got the candy, so it's not looking good. It's still winnable. This is still winnable. It's pretty tough. It's winnable, but like, I don't know. Technically winnable, I guess, is how I'd put this. The thing you just said is why I don't enjoy this matchup. They got the candy, so this is looking rough. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You know? I mean, that's any mirror match, though, to be honest, though, Goof. Some mirror matches have a little bit more depth to it. I mean, I don't think Guardy is like... I think there's a decent amount of depth in the Guardy mirror. My first turn was just so slow. That's why this feels so bad. Because my first turn was so slow. But if I just had like a little bit better of a first turn, then we would have been fine, probably. Okay, me, honestly, KOing that Cresselia with Guardy EX here is honestly probably the play. I think that's what I'm going to aim for here. So I'm going to go bench this. I'll shove all these two. So I can candy this one. I don't think they're going to be able to return knock me out, to be honest, so. Iono and Prey, here we go. And then I might go into Cresselia after that, but I think going Guardy EX here first is correct. If I can get there. So there's no more candy on the bottom of the deck, but I only shuffled like 2 cards to the back, so I'm pretty sure using this first makes the most sense, actually. I do this. Oh, I didn't realize I had a Ralts in there, so to be honest. Grab the Ralts. Refinement. Energy. Bye. Okay. Double ball. Mercuria. And it just has to be this, right? And then hope to get... Well, I could play the Ultra Ball first, to be honest, actually. Okay, yeah, that's true. I want to do... How much damage am I going to do to my Gardevoir? I have to do at least 40 damage to my Gardevoir. So 270. Yeah, so it doesn't matter, right? So I can get rid of these two. Yeah, I guess I may as well go a little bit deeper, right? Because not hitting this here is like so bad. Alright, rare candy every time. Hey, let's get it. Yeah, I guess we're still in this one, to be honest. I'm just like a turn behind, to be honest. Like, I'm just a turn behind. Yeah, I mean, attack my Gardevoir EX here. I don't know. I'm trying to like throw my opponent off from being able to do something for a turn. Like, I'm behind, so I need to find an opportunity. Like, I don't think I can KO this next turn. They might be able to just recover Cresselia and then attack with Cresselia again, which like isn't great for me, I guess. But like, I don't know. I think it's just making them work the hardest on their turn. And they maybe can get to enough energy in the discard pile to KO this with Zacian, but that's pretty tough to do. So I'm not like, I don't think they're gonna be able to pull that off. So we're just kind of hoping. We're behind anyway, so we need to find like we need to find an opportunity for them to like whiff for a turn. So this could be that opportunity. So we should actually play towards that. Or it makes sense to play towards that here, I think. Because we could have just gone Cresselia ourselves and KO a Curlia. But then they can just go Cresselia and KO my Mew really easily back, recover their Ralts. And then we're just kind of still behind. And then eventually build up to the point where they go Zacian KO my Guardi EX. I don't know. I think this makes the most sense to try and slow them down. I mean, right here, the best play for them is probably... it's actually interesting. Yeah, the best play for them, I think, is recover Cresselia. Just use Cresselia again and KO my Curlia. But that's hard to do with 2 energy. Actually, they could definitely do that. I think it probably is their best play here. Is KO my Curlia again with Cresselia. Super out it back. Just do that again. That's probably fine for them. The next best play might be like boss KO my Curlia with their Guardi. Because I probably can't KO their Guardi with my Guardi. But then my response is Cresselia KO one of their Curlias. Yeah, neither of us are in a good spot to actually use... like Zacian for neither of us can really threaten the 2 prizers yet, so Guardi's actually such a sacky matchup. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't agree with like those kind of statements most of the time in Pokemon. Most of the time it's just like not true. This hand's not very good. I don't really have many options here. We can get into the Cresselia play, and they are, like I said, probably not KOing my active here, so I think we got away with it here. They made the mistake of not digging for boss though. They definitely try like punching my Guardia EX is like just not good. I guess they could maybe punch it and then clean it up with Cresselia, to be honest. So that's like not terrible, but not great. It's like okay. They should have tried to dig for boss before they played the Iono. They definitely, if they got boss, like had boss versus Iono, they definitely go boss KO my Curlia with their Guardia EX. Because I probably can't respond to their Guardi EX either, just like they couldn't respond to mine. So it's like the same thing. This does let them dig for like the potential Cresselia play, but you may as well dig for boss first, I feel like, and try and do that. I think they can evolve 1 more of these to a Gardevoir. I can see like 2 more cards. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm getting KO'd here. Most sacky matchup is Lugia Mirror right now. Pretty straightforward deck and hard to mess up if you get ahead. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there is definitely a most quote-unquote sacky matchup like you guys are calling it, but wait, do they have it? 6... they're short 1 energy? But they can get there. They can get there. So maybe I am dead. Oh, I have 250 HP. I am dead. No. I live with 10. Wait, how do I... no, that makes sense. But I live with 10 HP, right? 6, 7... oh, no, they do have... no. Like 1 energy left. No, that's 7. No, it's 6. Dude. No, they don't have enough. If they attach for turn out of hand. I don't know if they've done that yet or not. They can clean me up later, though. I do want to shuffle my deck here. I need some more draw power too. Okay, so worker still can get me there. Come on. Collapsing this is probably the play, to be honest. Hold up. Probably, right? What do I want to attack with? I could attack with a Guardi EX again into this, though. A fresh Guardi EX. But then they definitely have the energy to KO me back with a... so I probably just go to Cresselia KO, right? I think so. And it feels like I should collapse this thing away. That's like a big liability to have on my bench, right? Like... next turn, they could just go Cresselia KO it, and then it's like, okay. They don't really get a 2 prize access next turn if I yeah. Sure. Oh, so I was candying the Guardi here? I guess I didn't have to candy the Guardi here, but I probably am, because if I get Iono next turn, then that kind of sucks. I only actually need to do 40 damage to this thing. So, but I actually want to build up energy on my potential Shiny Arcana. So I'm gonna do this. Well, I might want to... No, I don't really want to attack with Guardy anymore, right? I should probably build one up here. Now let's leave him here in case they Cresselia me, I guess. I actually don't know where the energy should go there, to be honest. I just know I don't want to attack with my Guard EX anymore, so... Yeah, I don't really want to attack with Guard EX ever again. Does not sound like the play. Dude, not drawing into any... That was pretty unfortunate. We didn't draw into anything off the Curlia. Off the refinement, we drew nothing. Did I have boss in hand there? Could I have played the boss? I guess I could have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're almost in range for the Zation to KO there, Guardy. Not quite though. Yeah, no, drawing like, dude, just another Curlia there or get into the Shiny Arcana. Like, there's so many things that were so good there. Instead, my hand just sucks. My hand is just so bad. It's alright. Ionos have to be on the way here. Hopefully. These are like the kind of situations I was talking about with research too. Like research here is just really, really good. I have both my super rods left, so I'm not worried about losing my Zation to like a research. Oh, that's not true. I have one super rod left. I guess both my workers are in the discard pile though, which are theoretically my... These are my... Whatever they're called. Researches. If I played researches, it would be instead of the workers. So I guess I don't really have any left. Well, I played one this turn that could have been a research. Wait, did I play it this turn or last turn? I maybe played it last turn. Wait, did I play a worker this turn? I maybe did. I'm actually not sure of that. All right, we'll see what they got. I guess maybe I do attack with Guardy X at some point to go like with a boss KO, to be honest. Yeah, I could be boss KO in here at some point. Like boss KO on this is actually pretty good because this thing probably can't KO me. And it would force them into a Zation if they want to KO me back. Although currently I don't have a way. I'm out of Gardevoir EXs if they KO this Gardevoir EX, so I gotta be careful with that, I guess. But do I have any? Oh, nice. Okay, we like that. We didn't have any draw power in hand. Well, we had the Greninja, I guess. This hand is broken, man. I wonder if I should refinement first here to move these dead cards along, to be honest. That is one thing I kind of miss with the... Yeah, I might up the Ultra Ball count again. That's one thing I liked about playing 3 Ultra Ball, to be honest. Because with 3 Ultra Ball, you just like never ran out of... With 3 Ultra Ball, you just could always discard so many cards. I think it might be correct to refinement first here. I don't know about that. It might be correct to refinement first. I think I'm going to cut a... Fog Crystal for a 3rd Ultra Ball again, though. Thinning out your hand is really nice. When you're playing Iono over and over and over again in some matchups, it's nice for you to be able to thin out your own cards, because you don't want to just like throw all your dead cards back into your deck. I wonder what they're going for the knockout with. They're going for it with the Gardevoir. This can't be correct. At 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'm not quite there yet. But I can KO this with a Shiny Arcana for sure. I have... Wait, how many do I need? Oh, it's got 290, so I need 8, right? So I can put 6 on there. So I need 2 more energy and I KO this thing. Alright, we'll push up Mew. Well, I gotta take that evolution while I have it, right? Refinement. The ability I could still bench to like fill out my bench for some reason. How much am I gonna thin out my deck up to this point? It might just be correct to use Shiny Arcana at this point, right? Oh, I do want to play the Super Rod, so I should use... So I should evolve, use Shiny Arcana, use Super Rod, use Iono, I think. Okay, sure, it makes sense. Okay. Super Rod. Oh, I could have level ball for the Ralts, though, instead. I want Cresselia. I mean, Cresselia this turn wouldn't be bad, to be honest, if I don't get the 1 KO. So I guess I will put Cresselia back in. And I guess I'm stacking up my deck a little bit weird. I would like to just go for the 2 prize cards here, I think, overall. I think it gives me the most... It does the most for me. Okay, so we got there. That's pretty cool. I also got the Cresselia play, though. Like, Cresselia KO Curlia is, like, okay. Maybe I should have used Mew there first, actually. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got the 300 damage. I should have used this first, actually, I think. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on if I want stuff off the bottom of my deck there. I think I do want to get Ralts here, though, right? Yeah. And then I have 6 in here. 5, 6. 8 to 4,300. Okay. I don't think they can ignore this either. Well, if they do, I just win the game, so it's okay if they ignore it. I'm feeling pretty comfortable in this situation now. We're gonna be, yeah, they shouldn't have attacked with Guard EX here. I don't know if they could have done something different, but this does not feel like the move. It was like not hard for me to get this play either. If it was a little bit harder for me to pull off this play, then I think attacking with Guard EX is probably actually reasonable from them. But because it was so easy for me to do this play, like there's no way this is ever the correct play from them, to be honest. Unless I'm miscounting the damage. I'm actually not doing the damage. Good. Now we got it. Yeah, this is like they could have done something different here for sure. I don't know what it would have been, but I don't like this play really, to be honest. Seems pretty mid. I can win with boss KO now. I believe I do have a Fall Crystal left in the deck, so that can be my out to my Zacian. So I get Zacian 8. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I need 9. So I would need 1 more energy. What if they don't put any energy on their guard? If this becomes their Guard EX, well, it has 20 damage on it actually already, so I would KO with Zacian for 8. Unless they go into a, what is their best attacker here? Their best attacker here, I mean, to be honest, they're just in a bad spot. Their best attacker here, I think, is Cresselia, though. I'm pretty sure their best attacker here is Cresselia, so yeah, the best attacker here is definitely Cresselia. We'll see if they have it. Cresselia, KO, my active, ideally Iono as well. They're down 4 Iono though. Let's see if they don't play the Palpad. See, this is like a good example. But they play the Penny, so they have to play the Palpad, right? Or maybe they just play the Penny, no Palpad. Maybe they just couldn't find their Palpad. That's possible. But now I just win with boss KO on their Guardy. Most likely. Most likely. I have to find it, but I think I'll be able to get there. Alright, there's a Cresselia. And if they don't KO my active, then I just boss KO. So they have to KO my active here. Yeah, they have to KO my active here. We have a decent amount of prized pad. Maybe, yeah. I mean, they've seen most of their deck at this point, so. Yeah, and if they could get to access to an Iono here, they definitely should do it. So it's either just a mistake from them or something like that. They should probably load up 1 energy here as well. Just so they can heal that. Yeah, they should load up 1 energy here. Even though they don't need the extra damage to KO my active. I mean, they only need 20 damage to KO my active, so. But they should have put the extra damage there for sure. Let's see if they do it. Nope. No, there's a Palpad. I don't know when they got access to it, though. So. 1 more damage on this Guardy, please. Nope. Okay, sure. Please, just make the right play. All right, so we want to save Mysterious Tail for the last part of the sequence here, because there is the Fall Crystal Index, so we're just trying to see as many cards as possible before Mysterious Tail. Well, we actually need an energy as well. Because 8 energy doesn't do it, right? I need 9. So that makes sense to wait on the draw. Energy, Rare Candy, okay, just good to know. Rid of the bill. Bye, Billy. Okay, that's 1 of the pieces, but I need 2 pieces. My Sinnoh is still in the deck. I could evolve to this first and actually just draw cards, to be honest. Okay, sure. We can do this first, actually. Actually, I might attack with Cresselia here, to be honest. Shouldn't they not? No, I want to draw into 1 of the 2. Yeah, because if I whiff here, I definitely attack with Cresselia, right? That's probably my best attacker if I whiff. I whiffed, right? If I play this and there's another Fog Crystal in here. There's not. many energy are they down? 10. So I can make things awkward for them by bossing the Greninja. I can go. I only have 2 prize cards left. Greninja into Sinnohization, never doubt. Nah, that's not happening. There's no shot. The Sears Tail fails. Oh no, there's a battle VIP pass here. Hold up. I could do that. I could go bench Greninja, but it's definitely just correct to bench Cresselia and just do the Cresselia. So Cresselia goes down. Toss the Greninja. Load up some energy. Here. Here, and then here, I think. On both of them. They boss KO 1. If they boss KO 1, I win. So I only need 1 on here, actually. If they boss KO, I have game, so I'm just gonna KO their Mew. Or should I just put damage on their Gardevoir? No, I should KO the Mew. I think that's correct. I could have attached for turn somewhere, but then I could also just like save the energy in the deck to combo with Greninja. I actually don't know. But I'm maybe getting an energy here. Got the rare candy. Wait, do I have the other Guardian in the deck to even use with that? I don't actually. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought I did. I don't know why I thought I did. Can I have game with reversal boss? No. Reversal is only active when I'm behind on prize cards, not when I'm ahead. Although that would be pretty good. All right, let's see what they got here. Yeah, got a pretty good shot here. We need to find our boss, which was a reason to actually not play the boss here. There was an argument to not play boss on the Greninja here, but it does make my opponent work a little bit harder on this turn to... they do have a Super Rod left, or they could even have a Psychic Energy left, or like the Reversal left, so they can definitely retreat their active. If they go for the boss KO, my Guardian, I have my second Guardian, so I'm not scared of that. Which is what it looks like they're going for. Actually, if they go for this, I could load up another energy here to fully play around this, to be honest. It looks like they're going for the boss KO, my Guardian EX, yeah. I also have the out of just Shiny Arcana into an energy here. So we had a pretty good shot to get around this one no matter what. But I could have put an energy here. I could have put another energy here to like have played around this without needing the Gardevoir EX, to be honest. I mean, this is like fine because I just have the Gardevoir EX, so I guess I didn't really need to play around this, but yeah, we have the other Gardevoir EX, so it doesn't really matter. You had a terrible start and you're still winning. Yeah, I mean, my opponent didn't play this perfectly, though. There's definitely some mistakes on my opponent's side, but that's all that you can do. All you can do is play well on your side. When people say that Pokemon, well, like I feel like this comes from people from other games when they say that Pokemon is just solitaire, and usually people are trying to talk shit on Pokemon when they're coming from Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, and Pokemon is more like solitaire, but it's really complicated solitaire, and they don't understand that. And usually the players who are talking shit on Pokemon in that way aren't even good in Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic either. They're just kind of venting to vent for some reason. But because anyone who's like a good, respectable player in any game never like doesn't go around talking shit about other people's games. Like it's just like if you're a good, respectable player, like no one would go like talk shit on your game. Like like actually seriously talking shit. Usually the players who actually do that are just bad at their game. Why did my bench get opened up? Wait, why are both our benches so big? Wait, yeah, why are... Oh, no, did my opponent concede? Come on, bro.